So when I woke up this morning, I got the magical text to tell me that my package was on its way and that the Royal Mail would be delivering my items, which I ordered from Black Rose. Now, I have actually never heard of Black Rose before. I have ordered off like countless Gothic and alternative websites, but I've never actually ordered from Black Rose before. One of my dear friends showed me a necklace that she'd bought and linked me to the website, and I went on there and there was so much stuff on there that I really liked. They did loads of Alchemy Gothic things, loads of necklaces and loads of clothing from Spiral Direct. Now I had heard of Spiral Direct before, but I haven't actually bought anything from them. So I actually ended up buying one Spiral Direct item and one Alchemy Gothic item, and they came today. So sure enough, the postman turned up today with a lovely package. Well, quite a few lovely packages, but one of them included this see-through backpack. First I was like, what is this? I did not order a see-through backpack, but it's actually what my Spiral Direct bear came in. So the bear that I got is called TED the Impaler, and when I saw him, I thought he was so cute, and he is actually a Spiral Direct bear. Now he's a little bit like squashed and square looking because he has been trapped in this bag, but he is such a cute little bear. I have left the little tag on, and it just gives you a little bit of information about Spiral Direct. It tells you that they're a long established brand within the alternative scene, featuring top quality artworks ranging from dark tribal and goth to magical fairies and dragons. So what couldn't you love about that? So I actually went on the Spiral Direct site, although I did buy this off of Black Rose, and I saw him on there, but I also saw a cat bat. I'm going to enter a picture right now. Now, if any of you don't know, cats and bats are my favourite, and it's to the point where I'm midway through getting a cat bat on my leg. So of course, when I saw there was a cat bat toy coming out, I was so excited. I sent them a message and they said that it was going to be mid-August when this toy actually came out on sale. Because you can put it in your basket, but when you go to pay it just disappears, which is great. So I sent them an email and they replied that it's going to be mid-August. So I decided I'm going to buy the cat bat and all the other clothing that I wanted from Spiral Direct then. And I buy this little guy now because he is part of this Spiral Direct plushie toy collection, and he was the first one they bought out, and understandably he sold like hotcakes. And I think he's a couple of years old now, so he's in stock pretty much everywhere. Now I'm going to start off by telling you that he is super soft. He is as soft and fluffy as he looks. And his cape is really thick and well made. It feels sturdy, doesn't feel like it's going to rip. And also, because the material is so thick, it does actually stand up really well on its own. When you go to like sort of take off his cape, you see that it is attached to the ribbon, but it's not like properly attached. So I'm sure you could take this off if you really wanted to, but I don't understand why you would, because he is a vampire bear. So the majority of him is this really nice fur, and he has got this black fur on the top of his head that's even softer. And then he has little felt feet. Look at his little adorable face. So he's got like red and black eyes, and if any of you haven't guessed already, red and black are my favourite colours. And it matches his really well made cape. He's got his tiny little fangs that obviously go with his big vampire cape, and he has a little bat nose. Now on my one there seems to be a weird little splodge here. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but really I do not mind at all. And then he has his little red bow, which is slightly sort of being pulled down by this. And then in the middle he does have the little Spiral Direct logo on a badge, and this is just like a button that's been sewn on. So again, if you didn't want this badge, you could cut it off. I know it doesn't quite fit in with the whole look of the bear, but I really like it, and I feel like if I'm going to be getting the collection of plushies that they're going to be selling, I might as well sort of keep it so that you can tell that they are a collection. And here's just a little bit of a close-up of his really cute feet. Again, these are just sort of felt and they've just been sewn on. It's not the nicest and best quality and finish I've ever seen, but it does the job, and I really think that it just gives it this sort of cute, sort of almost like kid's toy bear look, although he is a impaler. So on the back of this lovely bag, there is this piece of card that I'm going to take out. So the bag is just empty, and it says TED the Impaler. Obviously, Ted's hair is in my mouth. Obviously Ted is not your regular bear. You can see that they kind of went and played on the classic teddy bear. So it says,
deep in the mists of time there was a count named Ted. Feared throughout the lands, he was scourged of all teddy bear clans. With sharp fangs of shining white ivory and eyes that burned blood red, Ted reigned with an iron paw. It was said that he never truly died.
So that's his little backing story. It also says that he's 12 inches, so if you want a size comparison, he is 12 inches. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be. Like, I knew he was going to be 12 inches, but I just didn't quite imagine it size-wise. But I'm really pleased with the size, and if the cat bat is the same size as this, I'm going to be so pleased. He's also like quite tubby, like he's nice and like rounded and soft and squishy and cuddly, which I really like. And I got Ted here for £21.99, which I think is actually a relatively good price for an alternative like plush toy. The Bat Cat is going to be a little bit more expensive. I think he is more like £30-ish. And I actually don't have any teddy bears as such. I have every animal under the sun other than an actual classic teddy bear. So this guy is going to look perfect on my bed, and I'm sure you will see him in the background of all of my videos. So secondly, the whole reason that I went to Black Rose is because of this necklace. And this is an Alchemy England necklace, and I have... Ted's hair is still in my mouth. I have got my fair share of Alchemy England necklaces, and I had seen, I think it was Black Friday wearing this, and I was like, where is this from? But I never actually knew where she'd bought it, and it wasn't until one of my friends showed me her one of these, and I was like, oh, I need this so much. Alchemy necklaces can be quite expensive, and this one only cost $18.99, so I was pretty pleased with that. And it is of a really sort of detailed skeleton. Now, I love skeletons, so when I saw this, I was just totally smitten by it. As you can see, he is quite like detailed, and also I like that he's not like symmetrical. I find a lot of the times when it comes to skeletons, they are so symmetrical and almost like non-realistic because of it, but he's got sort of his head hanging to one side, one of his knees are slightly more out than the other, and his hands are sort of reaching either side, so it will hang like this. I'm going to try and put it on just so you can see what I'm talking about. The amount of detail is crazy, down to every single separate little rib, and obviously his spinal cord, and there's even sort of holes in his pelvic bones, I believe they're called. Pelvic bones. Size-wise, there's not that many different options for how long you want this, and from the looks of it, it's not going to be a very long necklace anyway. But I feel like this is the kind of necklace that needs to be hung sort of further up your chest rather than sort of hanging quite low. So this is what he looks like when he's on, and he's surprisingly light. I knew that he wasn't going to be like the heaviest necklace, but I thought he would have quite a lot of weight to him, but he is surprisingly light. Bear in mind though, I do wear a lot of necklaces daily. This is on the tightest setting, like lengthwise for this necklace. He does seem quite thick, like he doesn't feel like he's gonna break. I feel like I've had similar necklaces to this which I have stepped on or have fallen off of something and they have just snapped really easily, but this feels really sturdy and I'm really pleased with it. I think that it's definitely probably more of a spookier level. I would probably not wear this to work when I'm working with children, but I have hundreds of outfits that this will totally go with. And also, although it's quite a big sort of statement piece, it's still quite casual. And you could wear it with pretty much anything. I mean, I'm sat here in my pajamas right now, and I think it goes quite well. So those were the two things which I bought from Black Rose. They did actually put a card in here that says the Black Rose. And I will link their website down below, but it is literally just blackrose.co.uk. I didn't mention is that it is based in London, so shipping for me was super cheap. I think it was like £2.90 or something like that. And I do know that they do ship abroad, but I cannot comment on how expensive that will be. So if you do live anywhere other than the UK, it may be worth just checking out what the postage is like before you start buying from them. But either way, they do ship loads of Alchemy products, loads of Spiral Direct, and loads of other sort of like Gothic alternative pieces which are really pretty. The only thing is that shipping took so long. Now, it didn't take months and months to come, but I did order it around the 7th, I think it was. Around the 7th, and I got it today, which is the 18th. So it did take 11 days to get to me, and the actual email process is really weird. Like, it tells you you've bought it, and then you get an email saying that they've paid and that they confirm that you pay, and then they keep updating you on your order, which is really nice. But the thing is, it said like order processing, and then I got another one saying processing, and then another one that said complete. So I was like, my order's complete. Does that I just assumed that meant it was shipped. Like, all complete my end, it just needs to get to you. And then the other half of me was slightly worried that it meant complete, like it had been marked as delivered to my house, because that was around a week after I bought it, so I was kind of expecting that to be around the time that it would have been getting to my house. So I was a bit confused. And then the other day I literally got one that said shipped, so I guess they complete their order when everything's bagged and ready to go, and then it's marked as shipped officially. Other than that confusion, it was really, really easy. I got a text this morning telling me it would be delivered, and I also got a text after it was delivered to tell me that it was delivered safely, even though it was me that picked it up from the door. I did not need to sign for this package, but it was tracked. I really liked this site. I don't know if I'm going to be buying anything else from Black Rose again, just because I want to get some more Spyro Direct items, but it's going to be quicker, cheaper and easier to get them actually just directly from the site, so we'll just have to see. I know that there's loads of other similar alternative online stores that sell these kind of items as well, so I think it's just a matter of shopping around and seeing what kind of deals you can get. But Black Rose is definitely going on my favourites list, and I will be checking them out quite often. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them below. If it's still sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I will see you next time. Bye!